Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 45 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online. I'm back to 1869. Finally, after a billion year, I got a game. Slav. Most of the time they blunder this, but it's not really a blunder because if knight here, then there's a check. Right? So this move here, they just play the check and you have to go back or otherwise you're going to lose your knight. We play this move, he's gonna play this, trying to pin me. We simply play a3 then. I literally waited for 5 minutes to get a game. If he pushed this, this pawn, it's really common that he wants to put the bishop here or to pin your knight. Most of the time they try to pin your knight, so he's just scared of this move, but it doesn't work. This, you simply play a check. And like, it does not work. Wait, what? This, check, but there was like, I just played this move. So if I block with the queen, he's gonna take my knight because the bishop is not defending. Oh yeah. So now we can just develop our knight, develop the bishop to d3, try to castle, and that's it. Okay, we develop the bishop on e2 in case we want to move the queen to a good square. Just play this move, stop the knight or the bishop from getting here. He's gonna play bishop here to bishop here, one of these two. He's gonna try to get my bishop. I can play knight here. If he ever takes that, the blunder. I do like this move, and also adding pressure on the bishop. So if he takes, should we take with the knight? No, that's idiotic. Let's take with the queen. Everything is fine. That's a blunder because of this. And if bishop takes, we take with the pawn. The knight is forced to move. Then we try to get in. Okay. So he's trying to take with the bishop. I would take. He's gonna take. And takes. The queen would take. That is his plan. And if I just take here, so should we go for it? I'll just take the knight. He wants to go for all of these trades. What about him taking here? Yep, what about it? So I don't want to take here. We can try to draw back and use my knights to be very annoying because his bishop will be dead. His bishop is literally crap. And of course, I'm not gonna do this move, which he can take with the pawn. Then he's gonna try. I'm gonna have a double pawn here, an isolated pawn here, which is really bad when it comes to the end game. So this is I guess the best move. And if he ever try to attack me, I can try to put the knight here or here. He still wants to get my bishop, but I do like this move. He doesn't have anything after that. Yes, knight to d3. We don't want to give him the knights. The knights are very good at this specific case, like. Okay, so we can try to castle here. Am I a fucking idiot? I played that was like literally a second, a fucking second. Such an idiot, man. e4 takes, knight takes here. I do like this. He's forced to take it, or otherwise get forked. So pawn takes, knight takes, queen takes. Trying to do something, I'm not sure. Because if he didn't take, good luck activating the queen and the bishop. So he's forced to take. I'm gonna take with the knight. The knight would take, the queen would take. He cannot push. Yeah. I completely missed that. literally, I completely missed that move that he can take the pawn. But I just played it, like I just blitzed out the move, like castling. Which we all miss, like a few moves in our game. It's really not, not that big of a deal. And we have to try to survive this endgame being down a pawn. I'm pretty sure he should take me. Right? Or what? Because you're gonna get your pawns doubled, or you're gonna lose your really active bishop. Okay, so he chose to give me the really active bishop. Fine. But what is the idea here? What do you want with this knight? So he wants to push like this. That might be a move. If I went here, trying to get in with the queen, he can simply play this. So should I take the bishop? He's gonna take. Put the knight here, he's gonna play this. So maybe takes, and try to, go here. He's gonna play that. Let him just take you. But this, and rook to c1. If the knight ever moved, this pawn will be weak. And this move, maybe he just wants to play f4, f5. But f5, I play like f5. I play knight to g5, attacking the pawn twice, trying to get in with the queen. Simply I'm just gonna attack his queen because why not? I just gave him this move. Okay, so he doesn't even care. Now we don't have any move like this when he pushes f5, which is amazing. So if I take, he's gonna take. And try to put a rook here to double up. Let's take the bishop. So queen takes. Rook to c2. He's gonna try to activate the rook. I'm gonna play a rook to c1. Well, this move doesn't blunder anything. But when the knight moves, the pawn will be weak, so maybe we have to play like a move like this. Let's play rook to c2, trying to play rook to c1. I have no idea how I blundered that pawn. No freaking clue. In case the knight moved, we just have to figure out a way to defend the pawn properly. Maybe like a knight move like this, trying to play something, I'm not sure. Maybe playing queen here, trying to give some checks, getting with the knight cannot go here. Or he can, I'm not sure. Okay, so he wants to add more attackers at this pawn. So rook to d1. Wait, I can actually play rook to c1. In case the knight ever moved, I can play this. Whenever he takes with the queen, I can literally take it. And he cannot take because that would be a check. But he can go back with the rook. He can go back with the rook, so it doesn't work. We can play knight here to try to play knight here, to try to defend with the knight and the rook. I do believe that's a good move. But this move is going to play this, attacking my queen and also the pawn. So this. Rook to d1. He's going to move the knight to try to attack the pawn. Then simply I'm going to try to play like knight here to go knight here. Okay, so rook to d1. I'm pretty sure he wants to play rook to c8. because the knight is still forced to move if he ever wanted to take the pawn. And here my rook will be defending. I'm going to go back with the knight, trying to defend with 2 pieces and the queen, and we're still holding. I just really hate this game that I lost the pawn. So he might want to try to put his knight here or here. He wants to attack. I'll play knight here, knight here. He's going to try to push with his pawns. Literally one pawn can decide the game right from the beginning. One freaking pawn. That's crazy. I was really excited to play here some chess today, but this really hurt my feeling. He took the pawn. I mean, either you play rook to c8 or you move the knight back. Or you march forward with the pawns, which I don't really like. Maybe next we can play like g3 with the king there, trying to stop the knight from getting here. Then maybe we can move our knight. Maybe like this. Yeah. What does it do? You should know whenever your opponent pushes the pawn like this, he doesn't know shit about the position and he doesn't know what to do. So let's just push a pawn. If I were him, I was going to play this like right away. To trade everything and I'll be up a pawn, but he did not play that. I want to play this, but as I told you, this move is really bad for me. So I'm going to play g3. It's not weakening, ever. The knight cannot go here now. I want to play knight to e5, knight to c4, trying to put the knight there, try to push, centralize the knight. If there was no knight, you idiot, because this move does not work. There's the knight here. But I do like this move, and if you ever push, I mean, that's very weakening because my knight can go here, adding more pressure on the pawn. My knight can always go back. I just wish there was no pawn here. Even though it actually centralizes my knight, but it's not really a perfect support for my knight. He went back with the knight. He's trying to win this pawn. I told you we play knight to e5 at this position. Yes, knight to e5 here. He wants to go here. Oh, yeah. So knight here. He wants to play this. And we go back. Whenever you take, you'll be losing because of this. So knight here, knight there, and we're chilling. Pretty sure he wants to play this. What about knight to f5 and we play knight to c4? The queen cannot go here or here because that would be a fork. Should I do it? If you play knight to f5, I have 2 options, either knight to f3 or knight to c4. What I like about like this and knight to c4, I'm attacking the queen. If the queen went here or here, that's a blunder because that's a fork and I can win material. And I'll be up a pawn. So he played this. What the frick is that? So if I try to take, of course he's gonna take with the pawn. We could try to make a weakness out of it. but we lose this one. If I played knight to c4, he plays this. That's the only move that does not blunder a fork. So here, come on, knight to c4 and queen to c7. So this move, I'm just gonna, oh, wait. This move he can take. So here, take, so wait, here, take, take. Wait a second, this, and this. No, it's not winning for him. I'm just gonna play it, knight to c4. Blunder, blunder, because it's a fork. And he can play knight takes, but it's also a fork. But the king is not here for it to be a check if he ever takes my queen. But he does have this check though. Oh wow, he has a check. And then he might take, but it's still a blunder somehow. So knight takes here. We simply take him. So he would be losing. Yes, I mean, me c check, me do check. I mean, that's simply this game. So when I move my king, now he wants to take this. But, so if I move my king, he plays takes. We'll literally go here, because when he takes my queen, I take his, he takes with the pawn or with the rook, we exchange, and then we take. Let me go here. Take this, check, to win this rook. I'm just an idiot. I just lost a pawn and that cost me the entire game. Like right from the beginning. I mean, I just did not see it. Like, I just castled in like literally 1 second. I just castled and that's it. And when I castled, I see that the pawn is hanging. Knight takes is the winning move. Because if knight takes, I don't have my plan because... What is that idiotic move? This, 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 this. Because if I played this move and now you take, I simply played this. You play here, I take you, you take me, I play check and I still win. That's not a good move because I have a4. Is he gonna play like an idiotic move like queen here? Or queen here? Let's play it. a4. So takes, I play this, he plays this, I take, he take, I take with a check, then I take, and I think that I'm doing a good job. But if he didn't take and he played one of these two annoying moves, then maybe we push. So let's say here or here. What about pushing the pawn? He takes with the rook, we take, he takes, we attack a pawn, try to get in with the queen as well. I don't know. Because he needs to find queen to b4 or queen to b3. To be honest, I don't know what is the difference between them. He played this move. Okay. So should I push? He would take with the pawn. This pawn is still hanging. I can play a rook to d2. Whenever he takes, I take. Rook to d2 seems fine. He's gonna try to double up. Do I have something better? Knight takes. He would take me, and I would take. I'm gonna lose the pawn. I freaking hate this game. He wants to take with the knight. But if I play rook to d2, I'm trying to push. And when he takes, I would take with the rook. He would take with the other rook, and I would take. And he's gonna take my pawn. That's still a blunder because that's a fork. But I do believe he wants to play. If he played rook to d5, I think it's over. Rook to d5, the game is over. Because now he has time. I can now push the pawn, and he has time to double up and win the pawn permanently. If he played rook to d5. But then I played knight to e3, attacking the rook. The rook would move. And when the rook moves, I go back to the same move. What about actually b5? He played it. Like, I mean, all of them turn into freaking Magnus Carlsen when I play the game, man. This will definitely just lose a pawn. Playing this, he might take. I would take, the knight would take. So this move, he would take with the rook right away. I'll play this, he would take. I would take, he's gonna move away, still losing. So this is gonna play here. I have to make something else. What about this? He takes with the knight. Attacking me. I play this move, he goes here. He scored that pawn, man. Only one pawn that loses the game. That's crazy. So knight here, he can just take it. This move he would take. He would win this pawn or this pawn. What about this? He takes with the knight. I take, he take. I take, he take. Queen here, he plays this. I take, take, take. So the queen can go back. I don't know, I had 15 minutes and I just splits out the move castles. That's very bad. The reason why losing the pawn is really crucial and it's really bad for me because he's gonna try to exchange everything on the board, and when he does that, he would simply be up a pawn, and that's it. He's gonna win this. Like there's no way to draw this. Takes with the rook, I play this, no. I do believe the best move is knight takes here. Play this, he'll play the check. And I'm forced to take, then I'm gonna lose my knight. I do have a check here, then he would take, then I would take. He's gonna move his king here, and I don't have anything else. But if he takes, then he traded, then he took the pawn. I mean, rook here, queen here. Man, I'm not sure why he's not playing knight takes d4. I mean, this is the first thing that comes to mind, and this is very simple to find. Because first of all, you're moving a defender, you're threatening some, checks, and if ever takes, that will be just, you just won a pawn. That's it, you won a pawn, and you're gonna win the other one. I mean, I'm not sure why he's not seeing knight takes d4. But knight takes d4, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. What the hell are you doing? He literally played rook to d8. So if I take the knight, he's gonna take all the pawn. He can take, but I can take. He can take, but I can take, and we'll be losing the rook. So takes, takes. We need to defend. So takes, takes. Queen here. He's gonna take this pawn. We'll play this. What about taking this pawn? He would take. That's a check. He's gonna move somewhere else. And the reason I don't have this move, because he can simply take me, and when I take, I'll lose a piece. I do have this move. He would play this, I would play this, but it's not leading to anything. And knight takes, knight, pawn takes. Yeah, blitz out the move. Yeah, like you are like a grandmaster of bullshit like that. Queen takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes, queen takes, queen takes. I can win a pawn. And I will win the pawn. And I am taking the pawn. Should I take the pawn? I'm gonna take the pawn. Did he blunder something? Because if rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes. Ah, that's it. You want to move the pawn. So if I take, I'll lose a rook right away. Okay. We need to push this pawn, but he would take, and now it will be a target. So I'm not sure I want to play that. We can play a move like this. If you have a take, we would take, 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 take. If I play this move, he's gonna take. Do I need to take? Take, 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 take. Check here. I don't have this check. Takes, 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 queen, push. Check here. He's gonna keep checking me until I'm fucking dead. What about a queen here? Queen to b5. He would take, and I would take. He's gonna take. And I'm gonna take. He's gonna take. And I'm gonna take. He's gonna take. And we're losing. So what about a queen to b5? Take, take, take. We play this. Whenever he takes this pawn, we simply take this one. But he would take, and I would take, and he's gonna win this with a check. So queen to b5, or what else? This move loses a piece. This move, he would take me and I would take. He's gonna play this, and I'm gonna play this to stop this. But then he's gonna take, and I'm gonna take. He's gonna take. I'm gonna take. He's gonna take with a check. I'm gonna move here. I bladed. He's gonna take it, like, I'm not sure he's gonna think more than 5 seconds on this to take. Because it definitely wins him some pawns. Like queen takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Pawn here. Whenever you take. The fuck is that? Never resign, boys. Never resign. Ever, ever, ever. He resigned. I mean, I'm telling you, never resign if you're still equal or close to equal, but I mean, he just lost the queen, so that's it. He is over. He was supposed to take the queen. An 83.5, he played an 82.9. D4, the Slav defense. Old opening move. Please don't tell me here that I blundered something. No, it's actually the best move. Oh yeah. Old opening stuff. That was a good move. Perfect maneuvering of the pieces. Man, that was the blunder. Yeah, you see, I just blitzed out. Look. 15, like 4 seconds on this. That was really bad. Like, you can push the pawn, then play this. I mean, yeah, but I just missed it. He was supposed to take. Like, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to take. Yeah. Push this pawn. That was better. What was I supposed to do? Oh, rook to c1. That's the move that I did not actually understand. See? I told you, the best move is to play rook to c8, but he did not play. That was a blunder. I was supposed to take. He played the check, and he missed. What the hell did he miss? Knight takes? Just knight takes pawn? Yeah. I wanted to play this, but he can move his queen actually. He can move his queen, and I'm losing. But I have this, and whatever he takes, I can take. So is it really losing? So it was best to remove the knight. That was the best move. He just blundered that. But he was winning. Like, you had a pretty competitive game there. Both of you played an amazing opening. Both of you navigated the middle game well. 98.4, 100%. I played the same accuracy in the opening. What are you talking about? Just because of this pawn push? That's crazy. Well, I blundered a pawn, and he blundered his queen. So which one is worse? I mean, definitely him. I don't blunder pieces ever, no matter how difficult was the sequence of moves and the what do they call it? You know, the plan and stuff. I will never blunder a piece. I only blunder pawns, especially in pawn endgames. Like if we have nothing here against these, I would definitely lose and blunder. Like it was like a draw or winning position for me, I would definitely blunder it. But he simply took here. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, how much time did he have? So I played this move. In like a couple of seconds, he just took. I mean, no way in 1800 just blundered that. Well, we're rated 1877. Officially my highest rating ever. We need 23 points to reach 1900. So stick tuned. Wish me luck. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.